No matter how much Xandão, Vinicius, from the Supreme Court, Globo, all these people do to try to help this guy misgovern Brazil, it's hard to get the people to go along with it. We saw last week the Guns N' Roses concert here in Brazil, and Lula being honored in the most amazing way possible. Raw tomato, we saw it. Hey Lula, go, raw tomato, we saw it. Now, at the Brazilian Grand Prix that's happening, President Bolsonaro was excited. They brought a banner of Lula, they brought a banner of President Bolsonaro. I don't think there is. Best explained, one person is excited while the other is humiliated. Thousands of people at the stadium during the Grand Prix, all blasting Partido dos Trabalhadores supporters. You'll see the footage. Besides that, there are other news. The issue in Paraná, Lula's priorities. I'll show everything here. Hit the like button, come be part of our family, subscribe to the channel. It's great to have you all participating. Come on, come. Join our team. I'm sure you'll really enjoy our content here. This Pelago here. Man, this big nose here, this ugly guy right here. It says here in the government agency's statement that he expressed solidarity with the families of the victims who, unfortunately, passed away. Many lost everything in Paraná and Rio Bonito, prompting a campaign. Helping these families requires a united effort from all of Brazil right now. But look at what the priorities are. Instead of this puppet, this disgusting person, go there to Paraná, visit the families, be with those people. His priority is to save Maduro's skin. He left the COP instead of going to Paraná to see how those people are doing. He left there and went to Colombia to be able to help Maduro, because Maduro is about to spill the beans. Of course it's blackmail. What they're doing to Lula is tied to Maduro's government. Lula and Maduro are extremely close. And yet another catastrophe happens in Brazil. And once again, this guy runs away. This guy doesn't help, doesn't do anything. Oh, I sent my ministers. Just like when Paulo Pimenta went to Rio Grande do Sul. Did he actually help? Nothing, absolutely nothing. But the mayor here of Bento Gonçalves sent all the help, support teams, and many others to the city of Rio Bonito in Paraná. I'll show you here. Luciano Hang, once again. Just see how things are. Have you ever seen the old lady from Magazine help anyone? I never have. But every time an unfortunate tragedy like this happens, several times, Luciano Hang is always willing to help. There are no freeloaders, just Luciano Hang. Let's see here the mayor of Bento Gonçalves.
A team is heading to Paraná to assist, mainly in Rio Bonito do Iguaçu. These are people who have already been through the flood. Our partners here from the City Hall, and this is a duty of every citizen of the state of Rio Grande do Sul. We must help the affected municipalities, families who lost loved ones and destroyed cities immediately. So our role, starting here in Bento Gonçalves, is to take a team, and tomorrow they will already be working, helping everyone who needs it. They are our brothers now from Paraná.
Congrats to Bento Gonçalves' mayor. And we call upon Tarcísio as well. Send help. There is a huge team ready to help. All help will be welcome in the city of Rio Bonito in Paraná. Right, my friends. We sympathize deeply. Fundraising campaigns through Prix are already being organized here to help the people. They lost everything. What happened is very sad.
Everything sold out fast at the big market in Rio Bonito.
I'm not going to show many images, but here's the information about how to donate via Prix. These are trustworthy people, okay? They have nothing to do with Lula's government, no. These are trustworthy people who are managing all this aid. I don't like to show, in this case, this kind of tragedy, because it might seem like we're making a reference to that. And that's not it at all, right? We want to show people who make a difference. Luciano Hang has already stepped up here and moved forward to help. We're united for Rio Bonito do Iguaçu, Paraná, after a natural phenomenon struck the city and region. In this difficult situation, Havan is mobilizing donations to support affected families. We're sending a truck with comforters and pillows, and our team remains available to the population for whatever is needed. We will continue to monitor closely and provide all possible support. You can always count on the Havan family. Look, you know that I get emotional when I say that. Every time something like this happens, a phenomenon like this, Luciano Hang is there, offering help. And this guy is crushed by the press. By the narco press. Because the guys who defend those elements from Rio de Janeiro and defend organized crime are not a real press. It's a narco press. We have a narco press, a narco government. All of them campaign day and night because Luciano Ramos is from the right. Funny that the old lady from magazine, Pochiotti, never does anything good for the people. You never see her helping with anything. Same thing when, for example, soon Neymar will get involved too. You can be sure. Soon Neymar will get involved. And I'm still going to report this here. You'll see. You see that from over there? But Neymar is also right-wing, so he's attacked. You see that guy, Juninho Pernambucano, or Casagrande, the left-wing players. Casagrande was never really a true player, but have you ever seen Juninho Pernambucano help anyone? The left always, you see, runs away and keeps themselves out of it, and the people on the right who always help end up getting massacred. Congratulations to Luciano Hang. Look, I'm very proud of this great businessman. Because Lula's priority isn't to help any family, no, my friends. He ordered the beach house fixed up so he and Yanya can spend the holidays there. He already gave the order. Pay your taxes. Plan Alto is already preparing the beach house for Lula and Yanya's year-end festivities. The facilities at Restinga de Marambaya and in Aratu are being adjusted while the guy remains in Belém. He's in Colombia now, but will return to Belém soon. For this flop 30, taxes on taxes. Despite the world's highest tax burden, federal revenue is at a historic high. Never before has so much been taken from Brazilians. It exceeded 1 trillion reais in the first half of the year. Lula keeps increasing spending in non-essential areas. Look, it even gives me the jitters. One of the current initiatives involves preparing military facilities for Inácio and Yanja to rest and celebrate during the year-end holidays. Amidst these tribulations, the palace quietly began, without much fuss, the preparation of the military base facilities that will be used by him and Yanja during the year-end holiday period. What are paradise-like places? They are extremely luxurious places. And that's where he's going to be. He tells them to rent a boat, not just a boat, a yacht, like the ones Leonardo DiCaprio and Elon Musk have, so he can relax there at the COP. He leaves the COP and goes straight to those bases over there to spend, and that's their priority. Lula just ordered to spend 100,000 reais, for Haddad's wife to travel to China. She was chosen for a position and traveled with all expenses paid by the taxpayer. Look at their priorities. It's just luxury. Haddad's wife is going to spend over 100,000 reais for her to go to China. And this guy, desperate to squeeze every cent in taxes from Brazilians. You pay taxes so his wife can travel, so his wife can enjoy herself. But then the media tries to tell you that they're popular, that they're riding the wave. And the Formula One Grand Prix is happening, right? Over there in Interlagos. Look, such and such standings, several champions are here in Brazil. And Brazilians, you know how they are, right, my friends? You know how it is. They went to the Grand Prix. Look at those packed stands. They brought Lula's banner. Look, Lula and Xandão, both Lula and Moraes. Look what happened. Lula being booed right at the Formula One Grand Prix here in Brazil. Lula and Moraes booed. You can see Look what happens when they turn the banner.
It's Bolsonaro. It's Bolsonaro.
When they flipped the banner, look what happened. Just look. Lula and Xandão were booed at the Formula One Grand Prix, and Bolsonaro the ribbon ended up tearing,
It's Bolsonaro.
carrying it from one side to the other.
It's Bolsonaro. It's Bolsonaro. It's Bolsonaro.
Yeah. I think that through these events it shows very well, right? Another part of society sending a message. Lula and Xandão were booed. It's right here. Lula and Xandão were booed. So, who's lying here? Why do they want to cripple Bolsonaro? Why is Bolsonaro in this situation? The people want Bolsonaro. The people want him. Let's see what happens next year. Expect many things and strong emotions. Share this video a lot. Lula is going to get desperate. Smash that like button. Lula and Xandão were booed, while President Bolsonaro was praised. Join our team and subscribe. I'll return soon with more news on the PAE Filos channel.